love how it tells you the engine's on. Like, if you're deaf, you might not know. Or if you have no feeling in your body, you don't feel the shaking of the car, you might think the car's off. But yeah, I mean, I want to get, honestly, the first impressions that I had of this car, like, my instant interest was that has got to be one of the best sounds, like, on earth. It sounds so good. Like, it's like, to me, like, it sounds like, obviously it has a V8 sound, like, it sounds like a V8. Obviously it is a V8, but the Voodoo, like the flat pan crank, the way it sounds, like, especially at high RPMs, or if you rev it all the way up, which I'm not going to right now because that's honestly still warming up a little bit. I mean, it's warm, but honestly, I don't know. I just don't like to, like, rev the shit out of my car until I've, like, driven it a little bit. That's just me personally. Maybe good, maybe bad. I don't care. It's just kind of how I am. So that's why I'm not gonna rev the crap out of it right now. But believe me, I can play a clip. It sounds amazing when it gets up there. We'll do it in a little bit. But it sounds amazing when it gets, like, super high. It's just like, it screams. So it's the best, one of the best sounding cars, probably the best sounding car I've ever heard in my life. Like, it just sounds so good, so unique. I mean, we had a little rev battle with Lambo the other day, and I gotta say my car was louder, and I think everybody else there would say the car was louder. You guys can tell me what you think below. I'll play the clip, but I think this car was a lot louder. It's just like, it just sounds so good. You know, it's like a cross between, like, an exotic and a muscle car. It just sounds amazing. So that's like that instantly piqued my interest. The look of the car was amazing when I saw it, obviously, but as soon as I got in it, I was like, all right, well, yeah, let's talk about this one. And you know, I did a lot of research on it from there, but I pretty much, you know, bought it on the spot. But I mean, I was telling myself that I wanted to do a little bit more research. So I did a little more research, but it was already apparent, you know, the rarity of the car, what it was. I was, like, already in love with it. You know, it was crazy, and I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna keep saying this, you know, and I'm not hating, but it was crazy that it was a Ford because I've never really been a Ford guy, you know, but yeah, they did all right with this one. But I will say, and I've always said this, I think even, like, way back, you know, like 2003, like, I mean, Fox bodies, whatever, all way back, like, I think Mustangs always had the best sound. Like, in stock, they always sounded the best. I mean, even when they had, like, what were they making, like 210 horsepower, you know, like the GTs, like, I mean, they still sounded, I think, better than all the other cars that were faster, pretty much stock, you know, the Firebirds, Camaros. I mean, they sounded better. I mean, I don't know, maybe we could find some clips, I could pull them off. I probably can, maybe we can see if we can do that, but yeah, and I gotta edit this one, and it won't be just a pop-up one. So we'll see. You might just see this as is, and then I'll re-edit it. But you know, tell me I'm lying in the comments. Tell me, I mean, like, you gotta admit, I mean, they had kind of this, like, the throaty, just drony, kind of just dope V8 sound to them always. And this is just like a hyped up version of it, you know, just sounded, like, beyond incredible. And that was definitely one of the top reasons why I was interested in this car, that's for sure. So, a little short one today, people, but yeah. I was actually just letting it get warm because one of the shitty things about this car, what I will say, is it is a absolute oil burner, that is for sure. Like, it's pretty incredible, actually, how much oil the car burns, depending on how you're driving it, obviously. But, I mean, if you're watching my videos, you obviously know I drive the car. I bought it to drive it. I understand what it is. I know exactly what it is. But I bought it, and with all respect, the car is supposed to be driven, and that's what I bought it for. So I drive it, and it burns quite a bit of oil, but, you know, it's all right. Once, you know, as long as you don't mind, you know, checking it a lot and just, you know, staying on top of it, it's no problem. You know, and the car is incredible. So that's pretty much that. Shelby GT 350R, the real deal, the real R, you know. So, people, appreciate you tuning in. Till the next one.